your depression, seeing as the next
What's
topic.
the depression? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, keep telling yourself that, pal.
What's the issue, D?
Your team, I don't know how else to say it. They're just playing terribly.
It's not, I wouldn't say terrible. Is that really how you want to handle this, considering what we're going to talk about next?
Well, we're talking about the series as a whole. And it's not
Yes,
going...
we are talking about the series as a whole, and there's only been 2 games so far. So, yes, we are talking about the series as a whole. What's this?
What's the score?
2-1. 2-0, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's going to be 2-1.
Okay.
That's what's going to happen.
That's the boxing test.
Okay, look. Well, there's the Adelaide one, and then there's the Boxing Day. Well, no, I mean, you know, I think the Ashes have only just begun, and you gotta understand as well, Australia are the biggest and greatest team in the world. So, going up against them in Australia is like...
Intimidating,
That's why even great teams have struggled to win in Australia. So, this whole thing of like, they're so shit, they suck, this is what Dan's been telling me. I don't know where all this is coming from.
Yeah, it sounds a bit like cope, though. I mean...
And maybe it is a bit of cope, but also, I don't know how long... You probably don't fucking know or care, but I've been looking forward to this for so long, and it's kind of all gone to shit. It's not even like a good competition, because they're just losing so badly. It's not even fun to watch. I mean, there have been a few. There's been like 1 or 2 days that have been fun to watch. What comes to mind is day one of first test. I had a ball watching. Yeah, it's going terribly. I don't know how else to say it. I mean, if they lose this next test, they've lost the series. So they've got to win the next 3 in a row.
Boy, that's sad. Woof.
But Joe Root got his century. Cut the sad music. Joe Root got his century.
You did get the British team copped a century, so that's good. Yeah, you should be. Yeah, cheers on that. Down a beer for Joe Root.
I did down a beer. I downed a Guinness.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he did get a century. Where's the...
Kamala is Brett.
Where's the British singer-songwriter?
Can I have 1,000 beers, please?
Here you go.
The British
The British goat,
The British
Joe Root, got his first century in Australia. And it was brilliant. You know what? End of the day, if they do lose the Ashes, that will always be something that will be very memorable. Apparently, we got a lot of views on our last podcast episode. I theorized that it had something to do with the fact that we spoke about the cricket. So Dan's put it as the #1 thing in the title. It's also in the thumbnail with Rudy. The thing about Rudy is I feel like he's like a bit of a Shane Warne in the sense where, like, I think no matter what side you're on, you just love him because they're just legends. They're legends of the game.
Sorry, I was going for
$900.
$100.
$100.
100.
You need to get... Okay, can you do it? $100.
$100.
100. You gotta pause it quickly.
100.
Yes!
Okay.
Yeah, well, he got like 135 and then not out. So, anyway, it resumes next Friday, and I don't know how to feel about it.
That's quick between
Rage!
Kinda. It's like a good week and a bit between them. They're on holiday at the moment. Enjoying the Suns and the Rays. Are they going to win the next test? I doubt it, but, you know, and if they don't win it, what's the point of watching the next 2? Generally, what's the point?
Sounds about right, yeah. If
There
the
was
game's
this-
over, then...
There was this India series this year. Sorry, I don't know why I'm still playing that music. There was this India versus England series in like the winter in Australia, but it would have been summer in England. And so far, that series has been so much better than this Ashes. I'm not saying the Ashes can't be good, but it's like when it's just like one-sided, it just sucks. So
Nah, it hasn't been so competitive. It needs to be
no,
more.
it doesn't. It's not. I understand why the Aussies are enjoying to watch it, but if you're an England fan, it's like, why am I even watching this? I don't know. Maybe people will say, "Oh, you're not a true fan, and you're not." you don't care enough about it. It's like, well, fuck you. Yes, I do, and that's why I'm not watching it. So anyway, this has been Conor, and this has been your cricket update, and I'm here to say that it's a possibility that England will win the Adelaide Test, and I hope they do, because that'll keep the Ashes alive and it'll make people want to keep watching. If they don't do that, it's fucked.
Top up bless.
Because who cares?
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, people have bought tickets to the fourth and fifth Test. Imagine going to that as like an England fan. You'd be like, this sucks. They've already lost. What's the point of watching it?
The suspense is gone. You know, you're just watching how well are they going to lose the game.
Also, if they lose 5-0 and like they go back home and it's like, okay, now get ready for the next series. It's like really, like
they don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Kinda. I mean, I think they have interesting ways of playing. I do think I have been saying this for a while now. I don't want to backtrack on my words, but I think maybe they could win the next Ashes is in England, and that'll be in 2027.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So I think that's when they're gonna win. I think that's when they'll win.
Yeah. Okay. Home turf advantage.
And if anyone's listening who heard me say anything other before, you misheard. I always said it was going to happen in England.
Okay. Yeah, well.
Anyway.
That could be the outcome, I guess.
Oh, so, yeah. Okay. Do you have that clip from the last episode?
The clip of us?
Yeah. Okay. So this actually did piss me off. And if you were watching the show, you might have seen that I actually was... Look, obviously not like... I wasn't like super angry.
Okay.
But I'd be lying if I said it didn't fuck me off a little bit. So...
Conor wants to call me out right
yeah, I was on the last show. Dan had filmed a part of us going to the Ashes and stuff. Oh. Get it off, turn it off. You do that every time. Our stream's gonna get bloody...
It was just the
compromised. Don't look at any secret codes on the screen.
Now we can.
So Dan was editing this vlog before the show even went on the air, and we do everything live now. So he was doing it like 15, 20 minutes before. So he says that I told him at the pub, a couple of days prior to us filming this episode, that I didn't want to watch the point of the game when England lost. Because if I wanted to fucking watch that shit, I would have stayed in the stadium, which I didn't. I got up and I caught a fucking train home with my head in my hands and went to bed and didn't say anything to anyone when I walked through the door. Okay? And then I come on the show, I'm live to an audience, and Dan decides to play it anyway because he said he was going to do some bit, which apparently he forgot about the bit when it was playing. And it pissed me off.
Okay, I mean, can I, in my defense?
You can try and defend yourself, but I think the audience would agree with me.
Does a man have a right to a defense?
Of course. I would never say that you can't defend yourself, please.
So...
Lawyer up, motherfucker.
My first defense is that...
6-7, what does it mean?
It was...
Sorry, I just meant to play this.
What does it mean?
It was pretty funny. I mean... You know, would be my first
Bro,
defense.
we're all laughing, yeah.
Was that it came out pretty funny. So,
Rage!
you know, no harm, no foul. I just think that, well, for one, when I was editing it, all I was thinking of was recap what happened, like a recap of the day. We skip through and we do the stuff. The video just played out, and I thought that it caught us both off guard.
No, it did. How did it catch you off guard? You were fucking editing it before we went on the air.
Yeah, but I wasn't. When I was editing it, I wasn't. I was just putting the clips in and
right. Which you, by the way,
considering
we were literally going on the air afterwards,
was last minute.
Live. By the way, live. You shouldn't just be like, oh, okay. What if in one of the clips I'm talking about like my address or something? I don't know.
Well, I wouldn't have let that in the show. Like,
right. Well, it seems like you forgot about a few things. Anyway, do you want to watch the clip and then you can keep ranting on about your excuse? Not a man of the people, but it was the average Joe who got fucked over because they were going to be working those days, and No, they can't. It's not the big teams that are going to lose money. It is an Optus Stadium that's going to lose money.
You're making a great point.
It's the
This
thanks. Now you're trying to
is the,
you're trying to butter me up so I go easier on you. This is way that you have to skip for.
Oh, delivery.
I don't think you'll be in it if you want to.
Okay, this was right before.
The abysmal 2-day Ashes test is how you labelled it.
Yes, well, it is an abysmal.
The abysmal.
It was abysmal.
You can't help yourself, can you? The abysmal.
Okay, we're going through, and then before you could even tell.
Yeah, so you put all this together nicely. So I'd left at this point,
Just an absolutely
which Dan doesn't seem to care about.
Barmy Army hat, shout out. Just started getting
Yeah, rip the goats.
tossed everywhere, so that was right.
Yeah, see, look. And England needs 8 wickets.
So at this point, I think is the turning point where I definitely, admittedly,
Yeah.
should have said to you, I think the next clip is
Yes.
the win.
So just close your eyes and block your ears.
Why did he do that?
Well, let's see what happened. A
Amazing.
moment. What a way to be, huh? Yeah, see, I was also caught up in watching the footage.
Didn't I tell you not to play that?
It's I won't even let.
Didn't I tell you not to play that?
I won't let
He doesn't
the
listen.
graphic.
You're such a cunt, honestly.
I
Could you tell I was actually annoyed? Or did you think it was a bit?
well, like I said, I did.
Yeah, go on,
Only
defend
realize,
yourself.
I did only realize that it was playing the
How?
final clip.
What do you mean?
In the moment, I'm saying
you were there. You were filming the fucking
I
thing.
know, but you know,
You were filming it. How did you not remember what it was?
well, because
There's a screen that says 1 run for 9 wickets.
and I
or
should
8
have
wickets.
put a
What
cut
did you
or a
think it was gonna
transition
be?
to be like warning.
Yeah.
Conor needs to leave the room.
Yeah, I would have left the room with respect.
I should have.
No, I probably wouldn't have. I'm not gonna be one of those people who leave the room. I'd just be like, you know what? If you've gone to all the effort putting it in, then just at that point just play it. But it's like he bamboozled me live on the air, and has taken like 0 responsibility for it.
Okay, I mean 0 responsibility. I wouldn't do that to you again.
You can do it again. It makes good show. So you can keep doing it.
Well, in a way, what's so iconic about this moment is I don't know if there'll ever be a 2-day Ashes again. You know,
So I'll never have this reaction again. Can you keep playing it, Oliver? Fucking told you this week, don't play it, and I knew you would fucking listen.
I was trying.
I knew you would fucking listen.
I wanted to.
This is what I mean. I'm trying to explain him down the pub why I left. He's not listening, and I said it upset me, and that's why I didn't want to see it. I think I called you the C word. I said, please don't play it on the podcast.
Did
I call you it before? And then he.
Oh fucking hell! I was not.
And then he does it on the show. On that. I told you.
Okay.
And then you show the convicts.
In that moment, I really was trying to just skip ahead to the convicts. And yeah, I ended up showing a screenshot of them winning. Again, I'll admit that there was more technical work to be done. What I was trying to do, and I've been trying to work on this for moments like just before when I show something I don't want to show. I want to have a button to like just blur what we're showing.
Dan, you've got to stop.
I didn't do it in time, so
Dan!
that was there goes that dream, pal.
It's just like, you know, people get so like caught up in this stuff, and I really don't want to be, because I don't like that kind of like that side of me where I'm getting so upset about a game, because it's not like me at all. But there's just something about that day that just like it
was hard.
It really like it upset me, and I think that's why when they lost the second test, it didn't hurt as much, because I was like, well, I already experienced like the worst thing that could happen because I was there in person.
Yeah.
So yeah, either way, just leave in the comments if you think I'm right or Dan's right, and
who made the right call? Well, no, actually, that's the wrong question. Did Dan make the right call or the wrong call?
Look, there's obviously a part of me that sat here being like, yes, it makes a good show. Like, I'm not going to be here and be like, oh, you should never have done that. You know, that's really.
Sorry.
That is so disgusting. I will
I
not
cut
tell
away
you.
from
I will
myself.
not tell you what I just saw. But yeah, see, I could sit you up big time right now, but I won't because I'm a good guy.
Okay.
Yeah, speaking of making good show, this is what Dan just did. No, I understand that, like, you know, you have to be entertaining and stuff like that's funny, okay? But, like, you know, if I ever do anything like that, you know, you can't get all sooky lala and be like, oh, I don't know why you did that on the show, because I'll be like, well, why did you do this, X, Y, and Z?
That's fair. I think maybe I owe you like a gotcha. You know, you have a free pass.
I owe you a gotcha?
Well, I think the next time you want to fuck with me, I have to let it go, right? That's
Right.
Kind of I think that's the only way to resolve this.
It's like at work this week. I gave my supervisor free AC/DC tickets that cost like $400. So now, like, I'm like, I could fuck up at work and be like, well,
yeah.
you know.
How much did the AC/DC fans say that he was willing to pay for tickets?
I don't get it. What's the? I'm missing the bits tonight.
He said, "I'm willing to pay
$900 days.
Thank you. Yeah, that's what I was
Jesus
looking for,
Christ.
It's right here.
$900
You
dues.
know, there's a search bar.
I know. I missed.
You could just
I
go
missed
900.
the moment, didn't I?
Just go 900. Boom.
$900 dues.
You know how easy it is to find it?
Schooled on my own shit.
$900.
$100.
$100.
That's what we said for Joe
That
Root.
played in my head
Yeah.
for Rudy.
100.
100. Anyway, do you want to move before?
Well, best of luck to England for the rest of the Ashes. We will be sure
Okay.
to update y'all on what happens. And I do, like you said, I hope that the series stays exciting and, you know, they can, like, actually compete and it can be exciting. But we'll see.
I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah. That'll be you on Boxing Day.
Yeah.
I'm doing pretty good.
No, I didn't get much sleep.
fuck?
I'm still getting some sleep.
That'll be me when England loses.
Yeah.